get it done, boys. Right there. Let's search the premises. Right there. You could use some shut-eye. You're not running. I love knocking out teeth. What? You tired? If you find them, I'll buy you all some pizza. Don't move. You've done well, man. Don't move. This is our definition of mercy. Get over here. Gotcha! Steady pace, man. Don't move. Here we go. A minor setback. Don't move! You irritate me. We'll find them. You're mine. Get back here! Gotcha! If you find them, I'll buy you all some pizza. Let's search right there. Sleeping with the fishes. Don't move. You're mine! I love knocking out teeth. Right there. Sleeping with the fishes. Last one. Let's make it count. Steady pace, man. I gotta buy me the...
Hey, look at this! Run! Away!
Pizza! Pizza!
Peekaboo! Hey, wait a second! I don't know you! Okay, so like, can you guys die? On everyone's soul? This won't happen again! We can't hide! Listen to the nails! Help me!
Pizza! Pizza!
It was your fault, by the way! Funny attack release! I saved you! Funny attack release! No, please, for this match! Okay, so like, can you guys die? It's time to die! Oh no, 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 no! I wanna see them try rage baiting me now!
Pizza! Pizza!
Eva! You hate me? You hate me? Let's go! Mama, are you watching this? Funny attack release! Hey! Guess what? Listen to the nails! Help me! Okay, so like, can you guys die? Funny attack release!
こいよ。終わらせてやるよ。どうした。
But not strong enough! One more left! Ready or not, here